You cannot dismantle a 38-year-old belief with a life hack. That deep, isolating belief that you are somehow not enough, that you are fundamentally broken when it comes to money, that was built in isolation. And the hard truth is, it cannot survive a sustained, honest, witnessed contradiction. For the past 15 days, I've been showing up on camera doing exactly that. I don't have a solution for you today. I just have the practice. And if you're exhausted from trying to shortcut your way out of the trap, stick with me. My name is Gerald, and I am a money drunk. And I remember when I was 19 years old, when I graduated from high school, I knew that I wanted to become an economist on Wall Street. I'd be making mid-six figures, I'd be living in the suburbs, and I knew that that was my path in life. After I turned 19 and I got to college, I realized that I was not very good at economics. And that dream of making that mid-six figures and working on Wall Street, that did not happen for me. But more than that, I formed the belief that not only was I bad with money, but that I would never make enough money and that I am not enough. And fast forward to turning 57 years old, and I'm struggling to keep my job. I am perpetually in debt, and I can't meet my basic needs. That pain of not having enough, that pain of not feeling like I am enough is still real to me at 57 years old as it was to me when I first formed that idea in my head when I was 19 years old. And the truth is that there's no shortcut or idea or life hack that is going to solve that problem overnight, that's going to solve all of my financial problems today. The internet wants to sell you the idea that it can solve these problems really quickly and really fast, but that hasn't been my experience. That's not my truth. It has taken sustained effort, showing up on camera every day, telling my truth as I see it today, sharing that with you, sharing the pain that I go through each and every day of not being able to meet my obligations, being fearful of losing my job, making sure that I am trying to do everything that I can to pay this bill today so that I can get through today, so I can get through this week. Those are the sorts of fears that I'm facing every day. And it comes from that 19-year-old boy who told myself that there is not enough and I am not enough. So how do I begin to break apart that old idea, that old belief that I've been carrying around for 38 years? Well, for me, it starts with my morning practice. Yeah, I know. The 5 a.m. club is not for everyone, and it is not the only solution either. It's more than just an idea of hustle and grind. It's really not about that at all. What it does for me is it helps me focus on what's most important to me. How do I want to move through this world? How do I want to show up? How do I want to show up for my employer? How do I want to show up for my family? How do I want to show up for my community? And how do I want to show up for myself today? That's what that time does for me today. And then I employ other practices as well. I make sure that I exercise every day. I make sure that I do some reading and writing every day. For me, I go to 12-step meetings. That helps me connect with my community. And a lot of people say that the opposite of addiction is connection. So the more and more that I can get connected with what's real today, as opposed to the beliefs that I formed back when I was 19 years old, the more and more I can begin to break that cycle. That idea of not being enough has colored every single decision and every single belief that I've had up until now. The more and more that I pass everything through that filter of I am not enough, presents me with the results that I see today. I don't earn enough to meet my basic living expenses. I continue to live beyond my means. And the only hack that I have is doing this one day at a time. Just as I do my sobriety and my solvency, one day at a time, with one right action at a time, by showing up for you on camera every day, one day at a time, and showing up for myself, helping myself understand and realize and witness that I am right here and that I am not going to abandon myself again. That is the practice. It may take another week, it may take another month, it may take another 10 years, but that's irrelevant. The more and more that I stack this evidence in my favor that I am changing and I am continuing to become the person that I want to be, that I want to show up as, the more and more days that I string together, the more and more that I'll be able to form a new belief of myself and have this filter of I can, to have this filter of I am enough and I'm worthy. That's what I'm building each and every day. If any of this made any sense to you, if any of this resonated with anything that you're going through today, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so that I can bring you more videos just like this. And I'd love to understand what you're going through today. What feelings are you faced against? What are your beliefs about what you're capable of? Let me know in the comments below. Join me along this journey as I continue to get money sober. And take a look at this next video right over here that shows you how this process all began for me.